4.0 Problems Encountered and Solutions. 4.1 Time and Self-Management. The problem is, during my first week there are not many tasks has been given to me as I still in progress to understand the industry and the company flow of work. When the first task involving the recreation of the reference number and filing system have been given to me, for that I realized my work speed are very slow because it is my first time experience office management work and duty plus D has become quite challenging for me. Solution. In order to get an excellent time and self-management, I have adopting a more organized living and turn it into a habit to be precise in order for me to manage my time, my time. I have set a time limit for me to finish my daily routine tasks. This means I put up a schedule for me to finish certain tasks at certain time so it will be more organized. Also, with the schedule, it will help to make sure I did not overlook any minor tasks that usually take a long due time to be presented. So we go to the second problem, competitive co-intern. In Nourish Wish, there are several other internship students that work in the same office. Why? Others may see this as disadvantage disadvantage for them. Competitive co-intern make me experience a real competition in professional workplace and get used to it first in internship. There is no doubt and that I get to feel the real pressure to work better and get noticed instead of just doing random work and completing my internship duration. Solution. By having this experience of competition, it may help to be less nervous when starting career in a competitive environment. Not just that, I also have been told at this stage of career, the most important quality is to be open-minded, drama-free, and easy to work with. Plus, being the smartest and fastest worker or the relentlessly ambitious worker cannot guarantee our work quality as long as we manage to enjoy the task given and have a good attitude. It will be a better person to work with and when I have joined the professional in my career development. 4.3 Overwhelmed with work. There is a time when I think that I have been overwhelmed to be trusted with so much work when I'm not ever familiar to working in a professional setting. From my point of view on that time, this feeling is caused by the fewer number of staff working there. As I have only learned the business term as a theory to be applied in real environment seem difficult for me. There are many things to deal with other institutions such as bank, SSM, and other related business agency. It can also be said that I was afraid to communicate with other agency and institutions as a representative of the company as I am still new in the company. The solution, however, this problem only lasts for a few weeks in my internship period. After I have adapted with the office and work environment there, the workload has become much easier for me to finish up. I also have improved my communication skill and work performance throughout the tasks that have been given to me. I also come to understand that the task given to me as the trust of the higher up as upon me. So next we go to the postage service. So the problem of postage service is during our country implement movement control order, it's hard to process product like English wish to process their fruitcake to Singapore due to the close between two border countries. My supervisor, Ms. Norima Iza binti Ismail, give the of postage project of postage 200 pack of fruit cake need to send to Singapore as fast as could. The problem occur when previously the customer from Singapore will take the fruit cake by herself, which is the she will be going to across the border between Singapore and Malaysia. Means said that the person the customer who from Singapore will going to Malaysia by herself to get the fruitcake. But during the MCO happened between the two countries, Singapore and Malaysia, so the border will so the border is too strict. I need to quarantine at least 14 days, and it quite wasting the between time, the between both time. The solution, and after I get the solution from the customer of Singapore, he advised us to use KTMD. So due to the first time as customer KTMD, which team decide to send 25 pack of fruitcake with one box to try first the service. The reason why is to know the durability of product, which is fruitcake, and have damage or not when using KTMD postage fee. For the amount of postage, I already call the customer service of KTMD. The amount of postage is including the taxation, such as GST Singapore, the safety of fruitcake, uh, and the weight, the weight of post the weight of fruitcake, which is 25 pack of fruitcake. So already, everything getting smooth until I proceed the fruitcake into Singapore. And alhamdulillah, we get a positive feedback from customer Singapore. She already told us that no that that 25 pack of fruitcake never being damaged by a single little using KTMD postage service. So for 4.5 financial problem. Problem with the internship placement is when the nearest company around my town we were declining internship student at very last minute due to the implementation of Movement Control Order MCO by the government at the time for my case. I was notified on the radiation at 11 p.m. night of Friday when the human resource staff of the company give apologize because of last minute arrangement. Besides, there were also company practice gender bias policy where only female workers were accepted for industrial training. Same solution, seemed like internship placement is far away from my home due exception of last minute. I decided to meet my supervisor as personal Miss Norizma Liza binti Ismail because of the allowance. Like I said that Nourish is totally far away from my house. It took 40 minutes to arrive Norwich and around 40 kilometers from my house. Since the allowance not enough to recover back my costing of commute every day from Pasir Gudang to Setiausaha Topeka, my supervisor give me an information about commission of selling fruitcake. So how I manage selling fruitcake, like I'm posting to WhatsApp, Facebook. So from that I will get my side income to recover back my costing of commute every day from Pasir Gudang to Setiausaha Topeka. So this is the summary of a sprint. The first sprint that I learned during my internship period is about postage fruitcake to Singapore. Even though it's one of the hardest tasks that has been given by a supervisor, but I get a lot of knowledge and information about it. So for me, in the future, it's easily to easy, easily to give advice to people to my friend if they need postage their product to Singapore. So I already know how to calculate amount to postage Singapore and how to arrange the process of postage service. Moreover, the second lesson that I learned is about to make minimum order quantity for agent system, which we, as we know, which we have 15 active agents that and under us that selling our fruitcake to customer. So MOQ, so I do this MOQ with my director, which is Mr. Ahmad Zaim. So we already both of us already confirm that using the low quantity and the highest quantity will get more interested by the customer. Last but not least, the experience that I learned in Richway is money management in the future. My supervisor, Miss Norisma Liza Matrix, may give an advice to have a schedule or balance sheet for our money to avoid from overtake for expensive. Plus, they also give idea if have an extra money for saving, use the money for the investment, such as ASB, unit trust, gold and money investment. It will become your side income when if you get a profit from the investment. So the conclusion, as conclusion, industrial training is a really good program for students as it is one of the subjects where the practical experience will be needed as to fulfill the condition for graduation rather than only theoretical based studies. This program helps to enhance and develop my skill and ability and knowledge. The internship program in Nourishville was a good experience for me because I can apply all my skill and knowledge plus I get a new friend that has different background and knowledge. So from that I can develop my career in the future. The 12 weeks I spent in Reach have given me a huge opportunity to enhance my knowledge and skill with practical business environment. I wish the internship program to be made as a core subject so that every student will be able to experience the real work environment related to their field before prepare themselves for their career in the future. I think that's all for me. Thank you.